Good morning. How is everybody this morning? Are you awake? Have you had coffee? Are you ready to party? My parents just took my kids to the pool, so I'm having a hard time not just like laying down. All right, who's here? Am I live? Is it actually working? Let's make sure. It says I'm live. Let's see if I see me in the 5 out of 4 group. Oh, there's somebody. Good morning from Ohio. Hello, Ohio. I just said Ohio. It was fantastic. There I am. Oh, Kelsey, at my grandfather's, we have to drink like Maxwell House, he's had Maxwell House his whole life. I just put like loads of sugar in it. Put no sugar in that, it all tastes good, right? Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Jill. Who's excited about our live giveaway today? Who's excited about the alpha in general? I have a funny story that's not that funny, but it's funny. Hello from New York. San Antonio? Oh my goodness. Stella keeps telling, hi Jenny. I hope your husband is still with you. That just made my heart so happy. Hi Kristen. Hi Rebecca. Hi Wendy. Hi Betsy. Man. Yvonne, you're cracking me up. Hi Tara. 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 I need you to just do a little voice clip for me and I'll play it and try and learn. I don't know, like we were watching what were we watching last night? Jane Goodall? We did watch that on the Disney Channel. It was the Jane Goodall documentary. I highly recommend it. It was fascinating. And then we watched Zac Efron's new show. I mean, it's a pretty face, right? We were watching something. Good morning. Thank you. I think that I'm so excited about the new dress, and I'm really excited to give away a copy today. Oh, I love seeing this. Oh, good day, Colleen. Or good evening, I guess I should say. Good morning. Yeah, we watched, I don't even know what it's called. It's something with Zac Efron, and my 11-year-old, Jenny, who had surgery last week, came downstairs for the first time last night and requested to watch it. And I was curious. Oh, I gotta turn this off. Sorry. And I was curious, and my husband and I were joking that I think it's called like Healthy Living, or I don't even know, but it's Zac Efron, so who cares? But we were joking last night that it's almost as though my husband and one of his best friends, I was like, they just grunt a lot. Like Zac Efron adds nothing to the show while he's being filmed other than laughs, which is great. It's hilarious. But then there's a voiceover that adds like some educational stuff. And the first episode was all about Iceland and their renewable energy, which I found fascinating. And I learned a lot, and it's beautiful. I've never been to Iceland. So Yvonne likes it. But we were joking. It was almost like, I go, I feel like he's not that bright. Like he doesn't really add anything. And my husband started laughing, and he's like, if people followed me around with a camera with our friend Kevin, who we're really close with, that's exactly what it would look like. Just two guys hanging out, having a good time, messing stuff up, trying food that's way out there for them. It's really entertaining. So, and the kids liked it. And I like looking at Zach. I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to keep saying that. Hi from Wisconsin. Good morning. Okay, so as I said in my post in the 5 out of 4 group just a minute ago, I'm giving away a free copy of the Alpha Bra Tank and Dress to one lucky live viewer. I will name the viewer at the end. It'll take me a minute to get, hopefully Christy is online. Laura is in the middle of a move, so she won't be able to help me today. So everybody wish her well. She's like got most of her stuff moved, and it's interesting. Oh, Colleen, we've talked about it so much. Like we'll go on that. I'm fascinated and I'm ready. But I want to be able to go to Australia and New Zealand and like spend the whole summer there. And just be nomads with my 6 kids, which I think could be its own show, right? Hi. Um, yeah, Laura had an issue with the movers and they did a lot of it themselves. And oh my goodness, it's ridiculous. Okay, so we're giving away a copy of the Alpha Bra Tank and Dress today. And then we're also going to do our normal week-long $10 giveaway. So let me tell you a little story. When I was thinking about having a pattern released in July, I had to choose between testing it this week while Jenny was recuperating or testing it last week while Jenny was recuperating, or testing it this week and knowing that I wouldn't be able to market it and I would be relying heavily on my team to like step up and do my job. And so, oh, thank you, Roseanne. My husband loves the Boxers pattern. Frequently requests more, and I tend to cut them out and then never finish them. Good morning, Mary. Thank you. And so I chose to test it last week, and it was fine. Jenny's doing very well, and she's recovering well. She's off most of her pain meds. She has to take naproxen, which is like a anti-inflammatory med. And for those of you that don't know, Jenny does have a very sensitive stomach. She has celiac disease as well, and so there's always that stomach issue going on. Not that celiac is a stomach issue, but never mind. She has a sensitive stomach. And so she's doing well. She's getting, like, she has that continuous motion machine where it like moves, and she has to be in that for 4 to 6 hours. And then she has to ice for 2 to 4 hours. And then they're like, make sure she comes downstairs. I'm like, how many hours and what's going on? And so unfortunately she's by herself a little too much. We have her follow-up appointment next Monday. And she's got physical therapy twice this week, including once tonight. But she's doing well. Like, I think it's a kind of a constant ache. But we're very, very hopeful about two things. One is that she won't have to do her left hip. She does have a labral tear in her left hip, but it wasn't causing the same cyst that was in the right hip. And so we really just have to go through, the doctor prescribed 20 weeks of physical therapy. We have to go through all of the physical therapy and see if she's able to use that to get both hips pain-free, and then we'll reevaluate. And then we're just hoping that she can live a normal, whatever that is, 12-year-old life. She'll be 12 in a few weeks. Yeah. So, good morning from Colorado. Thank you, Mary Beth. It has gone very well. But, so as such, I was testing the alpha pattern last week, and this is a little insight into an ADD brain, just to be honest. I wanted to make the pattern, it looks hard, right? And so I really wanted to make sure that the construction was as simple as possible. Because I love doing tricky patterns that are okay, I'm wearing the agility, right? I mean, it's just like you got to pay attention. It's not like a dolman where you're just sewing and you're done. I love those patterns. Good morning from Las Vegas. Hi, Denise. It's not quite like that, but like, I just wanted to make it easier, as easy as possible, so that I could show people that even though it looks difficult, it's really quite simple. So, as such, I decided to not have a separate outer bodice for the dress and tank version, and the finals were coming in on Saturday and Sunday, and there's this life cycle of pattern development or pattern design. You have this great idea and you're like, oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing. Maybe it's based on something you saw in Ready to Wear, or it's your own magical decision, whatever, right? And I mean, you just are so excited about sharing it with the world. And so you put it into testing, and that is really, any new designers who go through testing, it is like, it's a sink or swim situation. No matter how much support you have, it's tough on your confidence and everything else. And so the life cycle of pattern testing is like, this is awesome, and like as issues start to develop, like, Oh my gosh, this is terrible. This is never going to work. And like drama, And then like things start to have the upswing to where as soon as you're ready to release the final product, hopefully if you've done your due diligence, and I'm a closet perfectionist, not so closet perfectionist. I like to say recovering perfectionist, but it is what it is. Like you have confidence in it because you've put in the hours, you have helped everybody, you've figured out the difference between a pattern issue and a fit issue. I mean, we're talking like pennies an hour at this point, right? And on Saturday, I looked at my husband and I was like, this is not where it needs to be. And it wasn't bad. But the bodice on the tank, you can't even see, I'll stand up. It instead of hitting right here, for some people it was hitting here. So it wasn't quite their waist, it wasn't quite empire. It was like in this funky in-between. Whoo. And so on Sunday morning, and I felt like I wasn't meeting my needs for my full bust adjustment, ladies, if that's a term. And so on Sunday morning, I put out a version to address the full bust adjustment issues. And it was just like too much length, just trying to get that right for them. Because this is one of our, I think the Laura swimsuit is the only other bra type pattern that has an FBA piece. The classic swimsuit does, but it's just in the front because it's a swimsuit. And so I really wanted to get this right. So Sunday morning I put out version 4 and I'm like, just FBA. And then by Sunday afternoon I was like, I gotta fix the rest. And so people are turning in their finals and I am at their mercy. And I'm just like, look, I see this, I gotta fix it. It is so stressful. And so I knew, and the thing is like, that sets my whole calendar back. Like, there's no way I could release it on Tuesday. Like, I was excited to have this as like the way to kick off Tipsy Tuesday, and it was not ready. And that's a decision, frankly, that like, it's a tough one, but it's not a huge deal. I mean, it's a couple days. So that is very true. You have to kiss a lot of frogs to meet a handsome prince. But as soon as I made the decision, I was at peace. Oh my gosh, my testers stepped up. I have goosebumps. They're just like so incredibly helpful. First one came in, I'm like, all right. Second one came, I'm like, this is it. And now I was able, without any hesitation last night, to just tell my team, this looks amazing. And I am like so excited. And it's gonna I'm going to give Rochelle and her Sherry dress a run for her money because we have a little inner competition. It's all like good natured and I love Rochelle. But that's our best selling pattern this year is the Sherry tie dress. And you know why? I mean, it's beautiful and it fits amazing and it's fun and it's different. And so I'm excited. Hi, Josiane. That's her picture, actually, that I showed you for the giveaway this morning. Oh, thank you, Tabitha. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Oh, I try. It's so hard, Marilyn. Marilyn just wrote me the nicest email, too, when I was having a really rough week. So thank you, Marilyn. I owe you a response. It will be to you today. So we have that. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. Let's see if I do this right. It's always... Here's Brenda in her bra. Oh, wait, I'm showing... Here's the tank version. Oh, I clicked in the wrong place. And here's that beautiful dress version. So the dress actually has two options. It has an A-line dress, which is more fitted through the waist and hip. But then we also have a swing dress that will come out right from the bust. So for people who want that extra movement and want pockets... It's the choice for you. This is the A-line, I believe. Judging from how tight it is right here, I'm going to go with A-line. And I'm obsessed with this fabric. It's beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited. Like, it's kind of ridiculous how excited I am. But, so we're going to release this on Friday. And I don't know how long it's going to be on sale for. Because it messes up our whole calendar. Usually, we release on Tuesday and it's on sale through the following Sunday. So I don't know how many days that is. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's 6 days, so not quite a full week. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's kind of random. But it is what it is. That's fine. We'll do Wednesday. That sounds great. That way we have a clear distinction for our contest. Oh, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. Like, I can honestly say, and I can't remember who it was. And my very first test for the Not Your Average pattern. Oh, I'm drawing a blank on who it was. Anyway, in my very first test for the Not t-shirt and dress, I had a lovely person contact me, and she knew I was stressed out. It's amazing. I mean, I was either drinking alcohol or eating ice cream. It was one or the other. Now I'm dairy free, and and she said to me, "This is your design. Do not let testers change your vision." And finding that balance between what you want out of the design and pleasing people, and not to mention making sure the fit is right, is difficult. And it is. I'm a pleaser. Jenny comes by very honestly. But that advice to somebody who had far more experience than I did, it has stuck with me this whole time. So that was very valuable. I give my, it's hard. Yeah. Oh gosh, Chris, I feel you. Here in Atlanta, my daughter had a lacrosse game. Let me go and say it was not right for her to be playing lacrosse. We got like multiple messages about wearing a mask. It was 95 degrees, no shade. She had a lacrosse game at 11 and noon on Friday for this tournament. I'm sitting by myself because I'm scared. And I'm the only one with a mask on. And I ended up with a migraine that put me out of commission all day Friday. I was in bed. And usually I can sleep it off and wake up okay Saturday morning. I woke up Saturday morning and I ended up throwing up. It was absolutely ridiculous. And it wasn't until like Wednesday at noon oh my gosh, that I felt better. So Teresa, I'm gonna look up Tipsy Cow. When we had our 5 out of 4 retreat last fall, we went to Charleston, South Carolina, and we found this truck that did slushes, like, the cheap slushes you buy at the grocery store for the kids. I keep them in the outside freezer so like they can just eat them while they're outside. And and they offered like alcoholic beverages as frozen slushes. And in the state of South Carolina, somebody correct me because I don't live in South Carolina, they said that it's considered a food, so they're able to sell it from a truck. It's like the best invention. We talk about it far too often. Between that and the Dole Whips at the Tiki Bar where we ate twice. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, twins, man, I'm telling you. It was 11 and noon. I looked at my husband when I got home. I'm like, neither one of us would have made it. And he actually doesn't get headaches. And I was chugging water. I had an umbrella. I had sunglasses. I had a hat. There was like no breeze. Oh my goodness. It was miserable. Alcoholic ice cream. Yeah. I have issues. All right. So other than that, wine slushies, it's just so funny. It's like everything that you can imagine. I'm really glad I'm not alone in my love for alcohol slushies. They were amazing. I wanted to see if anybody has looked at the blog lately. I think Tiffany's probably listening, or she's still asleep. Hopefully she's still asleep. She has been killing it. Oh, thank you so much, Leslie. I'm sorry. I'm going to switch back to this real quick. Oh, I'm just going to say Tara. I can't actually be on any hormones. That's why I'm really nervous about the whole thyroid business, because I get migraines on anything. I have to be really careful. And Leslie, I do have a lot going on. Tuesday, so you're going to have Laura next week and possibly the week after. I had to break it to her this morning that I might not be back the week after. They've given me very little information. So for those that don't know, if you're just now joining me, I am having my thyroid, and I'm just going to say it the way the surgeon said it, too many cysts to count, removed from my throat on next Tuesday, the 28th. And the chances of it being cancerous are very low, so I have that going for me. But I have a lot of other symptoms that I think are related to that, because one of the cysts is right on my carotid artery, and I think it's hitting a nerve that goes up over my ear and behind my eye as well. And so I have high hopes. In addition to the cyst, my thyroid itself has grown by 50%. And the way the doctor described it is that your throat is not going to get bigger. Like it's very firm, and mine is pretty skinny. And so at some point, there's just like it starts to press on your windpipe and your artery. And I've been getting dizzy, and I will have to have Synthroid, I think, for the rest of my life, which totally foils my plans of moving off the grid, and probably relieves my husband that I won't actually force him to move off the grid. I do have a lot going on. I try not to focus on it because then I start to get nervous. I'm fidgeting. One crazy thing that I point out to my husband is that what Jenny had, that cyst that's formed from the labral tears, there's only a 5% chance of that happening. And I think the chances are even less in somebody her age. And so she actually had 2 surgeons assisting that surgery because it was so rare. And so while the number 5% is supposed to make me feel better, I'm looking at something that just happened at the 5%. And so then I'm like, so it's a lot. Yes, the dizzy, the nerves and the pain. I agree. I think that's Colleen that said that. I'm going to, yeah. Oh, Chris, I would love to know what your recovery was like, because they have given me no details. He literally said, "Are you a soprano?" And I said, "I can't actually sing or keep a beat." And he said, "Whew, thank goodness." And I was like, and so I go in for my pre-op and my COVID test on Thursday. And I'm actually a little concerned because numbers in Georgia have gone up so dramatically that they're going to cancel my surgery. And so that's my prayer right now, is that I just get to move forward. My mother has Hashimoto's, and so did my grandmother. So it's and my father just got diagnosed with Graves' disease, which I learned that is actually worse. Right. Oh, thank you, Carrie. Hopefully my pain will go away. That's actually, I have a lot of allergies, and I'm never one to sign up for optional surgery, whatever you call that. And so, thank you, Chris. So the doctor is like, it's time. And I'd been with him since I moved to Atlanta, because the thyroid issue started in 2010 after my son was born. So I've been dealing with a cyst to get drained and checked for cancer every 6 months for 10 years. So yeah. Good morning, Margie. Kayla, apparently Adele had thyroid surgery, and he just looked at me and he's like, imagine being the surgeon to do surgery on Adele. That blows my mind. Thank you, Danny. Oh, you guys are making my heart happy. It's, yeah. Thank you. Okay. It is 10:24. Allison, you know what's interesting to me, Allison? So my father just got diagnosed, and it's the opposite of Hashimoto's, right? I am happy to get rid of it. And my doctor actually said that, women having thyroid issues, no big deal, happens all the time, which is kind of weird, right? Totally hormonal. But the minute I said my dad had thyroid issues, he's like, yeah, that's the gauntlet. Now you got to do something. I thought that was really interesting. It's kind of similar to twins. Okay, not negative, but in a positive, once you get pregnant with twins, you start learning all this stuff about twins, and you're just like, but one of the things I learned is that it doesn't matter if your husband has twins in his family, it's all through the maternal line, which I thought was interesting. Thank you. You guys are being super sweet. Oh, geez, Kayla, that's so scary. Oh, and them getting her meds right. I'm not a super vain person, but they said it can take up to 2 years to get my meds right. So, Jenny, I will. This is Jenny Stevens. She lives in Spain. I love Spain. I'll take you up on a hug when we meet, okay? It will happen. Twins are our superpower. Oh my good grief. Okay, so I wanted to point out the blog because Tiffany is killing it. Before Tiffany came along, I can honestly say that content on our blog was an afterthought. I don't have any problem admitting that. And she has a spreadsheet, y'all. A spreadsheet of all of these ideas. And some of them are sewing and some of them are, you know, not sewing, but just more crafting. And I am loving it. And she's like, is this okay? And finally I'm like, Tiffany, girl, you do you. Because it's amazing. Last week she did a pencil holder and a bookmark type thing. Hello, perfect stocking stuffer. She did a super simple cross front hack. That was a mouth twister for me. Awesome, Catherine. Make sure you tell her, like, I need Tiffany to get some love because she's killing it. And even for the 4th of July, she did a wreath. I've never done a wreath in my entire life. The tag blanket, which we had to change the name because I got super nervous about, the company who shall remain nameless. But she just has all these ideas and she follows through and she does one a week and I am loving it. So if you have an idea for her, give us a shout. We're all ears. I'm loving it. It's fantastic. I loved that book and pencil holder. I thought it was a great idea. And my daughter and I would both love that because I'm a constant writer in books. I have to get the thoughts out, otherwise I won't remember them. And then I actually like to reread and come back and read my own annotations. But what's interesting to me is my daughter, my oldest, Reevie, and actually my Jenny, were forced to make kind of annotations in their books for their English classes. And they had to say certain things or point out certain things, and that just sucks all the fun out of it. I like to do what speaks to me, and this is, I have trouble with hoops in general, I'll be honest. And so, I struggle with that because I like to go back to my books that I've enjoyed, like The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, and read. I mean, first off, that is such a moving book. And I love to read all of where I was at the time and what I wrote at the time and how I've changed. So I use a different color pen. And actually for one of my nieces, I read through it and put in all my annotations. And it was a way to connect. I'm going to do the same thing for my daughters, that particular book, because it is all about finding your passion. And then once you hit a block, just continuing to chip away at it and never stop moving forward. And that's just that's my jam. That is what I tell everybody: fail fast, fail often, and keep moving forward. I'm never going to rest at being oh, I'm a good person, I'm done now. First off, that's not how it works. Anyway, sorry, got a little passionate on that rant. And so I love writing in my books. I see that pencil holder, I'm like, that's it. That's fantastic. All right, so let me see if I'm going to go ahead and pick a winner and sign off for the day. I'm actually going to have, hopefully, let me see if Christy is anyone online who can pick a winner. I helped Laura pick the winner last week. I think it's better to have somebody else pick it. Otherwise, it's I feel like I'm choosing and that makes me stressed. Oh, gosh. No one's answering me. What is this? Where is my whole team? 3 of them are West Coast, so they have an excuse, right? Virtual high fives. She's going to be so embarrassed. Oh, there's Ashley. All right, she's going to pick a winner. I'm going to read through the comments now. Oh my gosh, the blog is awesome, Betsy. You're going to love it. Ooh, you know what? Both. We're going to pick a winner for the Alpha Bra Tank and Dress from both YouTube and Facebook. Look at that fanciness. That's exciting. Oh, oh shoot, I don't know. I can only see 4 comments at a time on Facebook. And unfortunately, in my comments on my live video thing, it just says Facebook user. But somebody said, I missed who made the pencil holder. Tiffany. Tiffany does all of our hacks and everything onto the, Dawn, you just entered because you did comment. But yeah, you have to comment to enter so that I know, so we see your name. That would be random. I can't, Yvonne, I really can't scroll on Facebook. And she's actually going to pick a winner from YouTube as well. And I don't have YouTube pulled up, but it's stressful. All right. Allison Zimmerman is the winner on YouTube. I love winning things. It makes me, can I show it again? Oh, April, you want to see the tank? Sure. Oh, everybody's commenting now. You guys are great. Ashley, make sure this is fantastic. Let me show you again. There you go. How awesome is that, April? I think you're going to enjoy this one. And then I have a bra picture from Brenda right here as well. I love that people are watching from work. That makes me laugh. Don't get fired. All right, from Facebook, the winner is Amanda Slam. So there you go. Those are our 2 winners. Don't forget that if you didn't win the live giveaway, I better write those names down. You can, you're also going to be entered to win a $10 gift card from Facebook, or from 5 out of 4. And we'll pick a winner for that next Tuesday morning. All right. So congratulations to Amanda Slam. And I got to find the winner again. Allison Zimmerman. Oh, can it be a tankini? It can. It has a built-in shelf bra. In the instructions, I didn't actually include how to do bra cups, but if you ask me, I'll tell you it's pretty easy. So it can easily be a tankini. The tank is tight enough for that. I definitely think that's fine. All right. I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you so much for supporting 5 out of 4 and making this dream come true. Remember, never stop sewing, never stop growing. Thanks for being here.